Alrighty, so you're a fitness coach and you're trying to take your business online, you're in the right spot. We're not here to waste any time, so grab a pen, book, piece of paper, something to write this down. Let's hop right into it. These are the things you need to do right now. Start running an online business today that starts inflowing clients and creating revenue. So let's hop into it. If you guys don't know who I am, that doesn't matter right now. You can always check out the channel trailer. If you have my channel, you choose to subscribe, you want to know a little bit more about me. We're here today to talk about how to actually go online as a personal trainer. What are the softwares you need? What are the price points you should be sticking to? And how should you market it? We're gonna cover all of that. So like I said, grab a pen and piece of paper, pause this video, implement this as you go along. Use this as a tutorial. I've seen this hidden behind paywalls for way too long now. It's time that someone just comes out and tells you exactly what to do. If you need the support and help after you know these things, that's when you should join a mastermind or a program. But I'm gonna give you everything you need today to actually start making money online, so that without joining any program, you guys can start taking your online business online. So if that's helpful, click the like button, subscribe, do all that great stuff. Let's hop into it. All right, section number one being software. This is what is going to allow you to run this business online. There's a couple main softwares that we're gonna run through. Number one is Trainerize. This is an online application that allows you as a personal trainer to create online training programs, customize them, and deliver them to a client. It allows you to organize habit tracking, food tracking, weight tracking, progress photo tracking, and workout trackings for you and your clients. So they get to see their progress, you get to see their progress. It makes the system a lot more repeatable. So if you're still creating programs by hand in Excel, writing them out, stop it. You need to get on this software right now. If you guys would like a bigger video running you through how to actually set up Trainerize properly, create some of these programs, I'd be happy to make one of those, comment down below. Number two goes hand in hand with Trainerize. You can either use Trainerize's version of it, or you can actually use this application and link it to Trainerize, and that is Evolution Nutrition. This allows you to partner with a registered dietitian and create meal plans for your clients, along with grocery lists to support those meal plans, and ultimately provide a really high quality service that most people aren't offering, right? A lot of coaches just give out macros. You can do that. You can give out macros as well and say, hey, here's a meal plan that fits those macros. Use it if you'd like to. Or you can say, hey, I want you to follow this meal plan. We can adjust it as weeks go on our check-in calls, where this is the meal plan I want to have you follow. When you sign up for Evolution Nutrition, you have the ability to link it with Trainerize so that they talk together. When your clients fill in things and say MyFitnessPal, if they link that with Evolution Nutrition and Trainerize, then you'll be able to see what they're eating on a day-to-day basis, if they're hitting their macros, if they're sticking to their meal plan. So it's a very quick and easy way to assure that your clients know what they should be eating, that you know what they should be eating, and you can both track them together. It's gonna lead to a much higher success rate for your clients. Now, I mentioned it before, you should know this if you're a fitness coach. Your clients should be using some kind of application to track their macros. Now, this doesn't have to be MyFitnessPal, but MyFitnessPal syncs really well with everything. So I would highly recommend teaching your clients how to use MyFitnessPal and linking it with the softwares we just described beforehand. That's going to allow you to see everything in greater detail, and it's going to allow your clients a little bit more flexibility. And if they don't want the meal plan, maybe they like to eat a bit more flexibly, this allows them that option, and it gives you more options as a coach in different ways you can provide nutritional advice to your clients and allow them to track it so that you can see it and give them the right critiques so that they keep seeing progress. So Trainerize, Evolution Nutrition, MyFitnessPal. So now let's pivot to some of the softwares you need more for marketing and sales rather than actually running the inside of the business. This is going to be Calendly and Typeform. I don't need you to build a website. You can do that down the road, but don't waste your time figuring out all this branding and doing all this work on a website. If you want to start this business and see it succeed, you need to be focusing right now on generating inflow, putting clients into the business, testing it, fixing things, and you can't do that if you're not inflowing clients and generating cash. We're gonna focus on that first. These are the only two softwares I really think that you need in order to do that. Calendly allows you to set up times where people can, first of all, book a time to have a call with you, whether it be over the phone or via Zoom, which you can put those links into those appointments on Calendly. And it allows you to link it with your Google Calendar so you can say, hey, only show that I'm available between 9 to 5 when nothing else is blocked off on my calendar, right? And this can allow you to organize the times you're available for people to have a consult call with you around whatever else you have going on in your life right now. Number two being Typeform. This is an application software. This allows people to fill out applications, whether it be a link in your bio on Instagram, a link in YouTube, descriptions, wherever you do your main marketing, which we'll talk about in a minute, this is where this link should be. This is a quick application form that will pre-qualify them, give them some idea this is a paid for program that they're applying for a call to see if they're a good fit for. People will fill out this application, you'll get in touch with them, you'll be able to send them a link to the Calendly, or you could actually have the Calendly link at the end of the Typeform application, either way works. This will allow you to get people who are interested to fill out the application. You'll get to learn a little bit about them, and then it allows you to forward them to a phone call where you hop on the phone, you go through a sales call with them, which is another video that we can make very, very soon if you guys want to know a little bit deeper insight about the sales process. But before we hop into that, let's just cover the basics. All right, so those are all the softwares. How do we set up an actual workflow? So we touched on this a little bit earlier, but you're going to need to have a way to market, a way to capture, and a way to deliver the product. We often call these marketing, sales, and delivery, or marketing, sales, and fulfillment. But let's dive into marketing first. This will be our first area that I want to focus on. If you're a new coach, I want you to pick one avenue. Don't post on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook every single day. I want you to pick one platform that you're going to utilize all the aspects of, and I want you to promote there. Now, I will say, if you want a lot of leads, TikTok's fantastic. If you want people with more money, Instagram and more importantly, Facebook tend to be better demographics for that. So, depending on what you're offering, who your demographic is, who you tend to work best with, who we call this your ideal client or your ideal client avatar, pick a platform where you think they're best represented, right? If you like working with kids 18 to 22 and you're trying to help them get in shape for, sports in college, TikTok's fantastic. If you're trying to work sports rehabilitation with people who are recovering from injuries, you're doing corrective exercise tutorials, things like this for people who are a little bit older, Facebook and Facebook groups might be a good spot for that. So do some market research on who you're working with. And if you haven't done that yet, be sure to sit down and figure out who do you want to work with, right? Don't just go, oh, I help people lose weight and gain muscle. Everyone's doing that. You need to be a little bit more specific than that. And again, another video we're going to create in the future is going to be going deeper into how to actually niche down. But for now, pick a niche that you can at least identify as more prevalent on one platform than the other, and then pick that platform and stick with it and use all of its features. Let's say it's Instagram. Be posting 1 to 2 reels per day. Be posting actively on your story. Be posting polls about what you're doing on your story that get people to engage and then you can then reach out to. Be going live multiple times per week, 3 to 5 times a week, dispelling myths, doling out information about fitness, whatever it may be. You want this platform to become a funnel where people clearly know what you're doing, what you're offering, and the more they see it, the more interested they might be. You need to go all in on this, and that's marketing. This is where some of these softwares start coming in. So you do this marketing, we're saying that's on Instagram right now, you've been posting for the last 90 days, 2 reels a day, you're always active on your story, there's never a time where you don't have a story up, and you've been going live 3 times per week, and it's starting to generate some inflow. You should have that type form linked in your bio. I do not want you to do a link tree. If you're looking to get clients, don't have a link tree with a Gila Mix shaker cup. Don't have a link tree with your 15% discount code to some gummy bears. Those aren't going to make you a ton of money. Have the link tree be one click to your Typeform application. It's all you're offering. Trust me on this. If you want a higher percentage of conversions of people seeing your profile and clicking through to your application form, a one-click link to your Typeform is exactly what you need. Don't waste your time on anything else. Phrase your Typeform with some basic questions regarding what their name is, where you can find them on social media, maybe what their job is, what their occupation is, what their goals are, what their main struggles are. You want to do some information gathering so that when they do opt in to book a call, you know a little bit about them and you can come to that call somewhat prepared. When they fill out that Typeform, I would highly recommend in the beginning that you don't have Calendly linked at the end. A lot of times people won't go ahead and book a call if it's the last step, right? So you want to have them complete the application so you get the submission, and then you can reach out to them using the information they sent you, or whether they give you your phone number, an Instagram handle, something like that. You can DM them on Instagram or send a message to their phone number saying, hey, this is so-and-so, all right? And I like to be very, this is a little bit of a pro tip, very open-ended, right? I would just say, hey, it's Will. If you say, hi, this is Will from my own family, I'm reaching out about your Typeform application. Do you have a time that works best for you to talk more about possibly coaching? Right, that's way too long. People are gonna respond to that. But if you just pique their curiosity by saying like, oh, hey, it's Will, they're gonna be like, do I know a Will? Like, who is it? They'll respond back to you. Then you can start the text message chain. You're gonna have a higher likelihood of booking them into a call. Use that, and then when they do say, yeah, I'm really interested, I wanna know more, that's when you can send them the link to your Calendly, have it saved in the notes on your phone, just copy, paste, boom. Now they can sign up for a call. Do not have your Calendly window open for more than 48 to 72 hours, right? Like 3 to 4 days and ahead max. I would say if you really want to be a pro about this, don't let them book more than 2 days in advance. This is a setting in Calendly you can do when you're creating an appointment. Again, this is something we're going to be creating in another video here, how to do Calendly correctly. So now let's talk about actually pricing this offer. This is very simple. We're not going to go into a lot of detail here. You can work on higher ticket down the road. Your first 5 to 10 students, you should bring them in at $250 per month for a 4-month contract. Say, hey, we're going to do 4 months together. It's $250 per month. You can either pay that on the monthly fee, or if you want to save some money, you can pay up front and give that to you for $900. which one works better for you. Don't say anything, silence, wait for them to respond. When they respond, then you can answer those objections. And we'll have an entire objections handling cheat sheet that you guys can utilize. I'll actually gonna link one down below in the bio. Right now, if you guys want that objection handling cheat sheet, just click the link down below and we'll send it over to you. But that's it for price. $250 for 4 months. Do that for your first 5 to 10 clients. And then once you have those clients in, reach back out to me. I'll help you with your next price point. That being said, once they're in your program, you're gonna give them daily workout routines and nutrition guides. You can give them some habits to track. I would heavily incorporate, once you get to 10 clients, implementing 1 weekly team Zoom call. You should also have some kind of group chat that you open up at around 5 to 10 clients as well, where you throw everyone in a group chat so they start talking. Creating a community is going to increase your MRR. That's monthly recurring revenue. This is a statistic we track. This is the lifeblood of the business. This is how many of those subscriptions can we accumulate that are gonna keep clicking over month over month over month. And if we increase the LTV, lifetime value of the customer, meaning that they stay for many, many months, the amount of active contracts that you have, giving you MRR, will increase, and you'll have a very stable, cash flowing business where you're not worried about being in a feast and famine cycle where you sign a bunch of people up and they all leave the next month. You sign a bunch of people up and they all leave. So hopefully this was of value to you. This is all I want you to worry about if you're a PT trying to take your business online. Don't overcomplicate it. Focus on one channel. Use the softwares that we just laid out and set them all up and organize it so you have a program ready to go. Do not overly stress about branding and not overly stress about having everything set. 80% of your time should be spent on selling, 20% of your time should be spent on fulfillment. You need to get people into this program to figure out what is working and what isn't, and then you can fix it. If you try to make everything perfect from the start, you will never inflow people. So start inflowing people, test it, stress test it, fix it. If you need any further help with this, feel free to comment down below. I'd be happy to help you set this up. If you're already doing a couple $1,000s per month and you want to take this even more full time, we have a lower level program that can help you get from 0 to 5K per month. So if that sounds good for you, we're gonna put a link down below where you can book a call and we can talk about that program and see if you might be a good fit for that next level. But if you're just starting out, I don't need your money right now. I don't want your money right now. I want you to use these tips for free to generate some income. And then if these tips helped you generate that income, then you can look to invest some of that back into one of my courses. But let me use this free value to prove to you first that this works. And if it does, then we can come back and help you even more. For now, keep your money in your pocket and get some clients into your roster.